Have you ever felt like you've hit rock bottom? That moment when everything you've built, everything you've worked for, just crumbles away. It feels like the end, right? Well, today I want to share a story about a challenge that was supposed to break someone. Didn't. It's a story about how the deepest pain can become your greatest power. There was this guy. Let's call him Alex. From the outside, he had it all. A career he loved, a wonderful family, the respect of his peers. He was the person everyone looked up to, the one who seemed to have figured life out. He'd spent years climbing the ladder, sacrificing, pushing himself to the limit. Then, in the span of just a few weeks, it all came crashing down. A project he had poured his heart and soul into for over 2 years failed spectacularly. It wasn't just a professional setback. It felt personal, a reflection of his own worth. The fallout was brutal. He lost his position, his reputation took a massive hit, and the financial strain was immense. Friends he thought would be there for him suddenly disappeared. He found himself alone, staring at the ruins of his life, feeling like a complete and utter failure. This was his rock bottom. The days blurred into a gray haze of despair. He'd wake up with a heavy feeling in his chest, a voice in his head telling him he'd never recover. The world saw a man who was broken, defeated, and for a while he believed it too. He isolated himself, replaying every mistake, every wrong turn. The pain was all-consuming. It felt like a weight so heavy it was impossible to stand. But then, something shifted. It wasn't a sudden flash of lightning or a grand epiphany. It was a tiny spark in the dark. One morning, looking at his reflection, he got angry. Not at the world, not at the people who left, but at his own despair. He was tired of feeling sorry for himself. He realized the pain wasn't going to magically disappear. So, he decided to do something with it. He started small. He forced himself to go for a run, even when every part of him wanted to stay in bed. As he ran, he didn't try to escape the pain. Instead, he channeled it. Every stride, every gasp for air, became a way to process the anger, the hurt, the disappointment. The physical exhaustion was a release. It was the first time in months he felt something other than despair, felt alive. That small act became a new routine. The run became his daily ritual. He started writing down his thoughts, not to dwell on the past, but to understand it. He began to see the failure not as an ending, but as a lesson. It's a very, very painful lesson, but a lesson nonetheless. He learned about his own blind spots, about the fragility of success built on external validation, and about true friendship. He started reaching out, not for pity, but for connection. He reconnected with his family on a deeper level, found new hobbies, things that had nothing to do with his old career. He started learning again, not for a promotion, but for the sheer joy of it. He was rebuilding, but this time he wasn't building the same structure. He was building on a new foundation, one forged in the fire of his greatest failure. Slowly but surely, a new version of Alex emerged. It was quieter, more thoughtful, but also stronger and more resilient than ever before. The pain hadn't broken him. It had carved him. It gave him a depth and an empathy he never had before. Eventually started a new venture, a small consulting business helping others navigate their own professional crises. His experience, his failure, became his greatest asset. He could connect with people on a level that no textbook could ever teach. His story isn't about avoiding rock bottom. It's about what you do when you get there. It's a powerful reminder that our deepest wounds can become our greatest strengths. The challenge that was meant to break him ended up being the very thing that made him. So if you're going through your own tough time right now, remember this story. Don't run from the pain. Face it, use it. Let it carve you into the person you're meant to become. Your comeback is going to be so much stronger than your setback. Thanks for watching today. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. See you in the next one.